Yeah, welcome. Live with Don from Melbourne, Florida. 77 and sunny out there. Hey, that was a little bit of Legendary from Creators Mix. We hope you enjoyed that. Just once in a while, I might do something like that. Hey, it's National Tater Day. So enjoy your taters for the weekend any way you want. Tater tots or just taters. Fries or just taters. Welcome to Weekly Roundup number 61 and Q&A. Hey, you get a chance, hit that like button. Okay, help my YouTube climb up a little bit. Comment. All those help me. And while you're at it, become a subscriber because you'll know when we go live. We want to thank everybody that shows up. I do have a bunch of people that show up all the time. I do appreciate it. Whether you're during the show or after the show, I appreciate it. Speaking of that, why don't some of you West Coasters speak up there? Let me know you're alive. All right, we use Streamyard for most of our live streaming. If you're interested, click the link in the description. Yes, Narcan should be free for all Floridians. Opioid addiction and overdose are a real and present danger for individuals and families across the state of Florida. Free availability of Narcan will lessen the cost burden of care associated with opioid addiction misuse. In Florida, only first responders get opioid Narcan for free. Everyone else, it'll cost you $141 right now. Hopefully, now that FDA has approved the overdose reversal drug Narcan availability without prescription, we'll see a price decrease there. And remember, we are here on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays around noontime. And if you're a subscriber, you'll know when we do our live streams out and about. How about that? Something didn't happen when it's supposed to. Let's see here. We'll back up a little bit. No, it still doesn't want to do it there, so we'll play around. We'll just keep on moving. Why not? Remember, we're here on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays around noontime. And if you're a Facebook user, check out the instructions in the ticker there, okay? Well, welcome back to the weekly roundup of the most interesting events that happened in the past 7 days. We're now at the end of March 2023, and it seems like there's never a dull moment. Let's start with a major development in the world of technology. The tech giant Apple announced the release of the latest innovation, the eye contact. This new device is a contact lens that doubles as a smartphone, allowing users to access all the features of the phone without ever taking out of their pocket. Eye contact is set to be a revolutionary way to perceive and use technology. Moving on to some somber news. The United Nations reported an increase in global conflicts by 15% last year. One of the most notable conflicts is the ongoing war in Syria, as both factions continue to clash over territorial control. The UN urges peaceful resolution of the conflict. Now, we know how well that'll be. On a lighter note, the world of sports has had its fair share of excitement this past week. The NBA season is coming to a close with the playoffs on the horizon, and several teams are vying for the spot in the postseason. Los Angeles Lakers are making a push for the playoffs, and it will be interesting to see how they fare among the top teams. Stuck there, entertainment industry. Several celebrities made headlines this week. Pop star Taylor Swift announced a new album that's set to be released in the summer. Much of the excitement to her fans. In Hollywood, a highly anticipated movie, The Batman, released his official trailer featuring Robert Pattinson as a Caped Crusader. Just what we needed, another Batman movie. Fans are eagerly anticipating the film's release. Lastly, the world of science had several breakthroughs this week. Researchers in Japan created a new type of battery that runs on carbon instead of metal, which is a game changer for the environment. In addition, astronomers discovered a new planet that's considered to be Earth's twin. Oh boy. This new discovery has sparked excitement and has opened up a world of possibilities for space explorers. Yeah, just what we needed to go. Screw up another place. And there you have it, folks. It's a wrap for this week's news highlights. I think this format's a little better. How about you? Give me a comment. From the release of the icon contact to the discovery of a new planet, it's been a busy week for the world. What's the news story that stood out the most to you? Let us know in the comments. Yeah. Oh, man, need a break there. I'm always thrilled to announce that on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays around noontime will be my normal show. And don't forget to be a subscriber because you'll get to know when I do future announcements and when I do surprise live streams. On with the show, he says. Hey, let's give a big shout out and thank you to Master Chief Maddox. We understand he's been in the hospital for a little bit. So if you know Maddox, give Ross a call, okay? Hey, Association, my man. Your reunion will be held in Nashville, Tennessee, the 11th through the 14th of September, and you can make room reservations now. Why not get out there, get in and mingle with your old shipmates? Remember, I will be live streaming from there, and if you want to know when I go live, make sure you're a subscriber. All right, today we'll be discussing a sensitive and indicative topic that's been subject to ongoing debate in the media: whether the press should stop covering mass shootings. As some experts argue, it only produces copycats. That's what I've been saying for a long time, folks. I think I'm one of them experts. Mass shootings have become a common occurrence. I wouldn't call them common. Anyway, occurrence in the United States in recent years, and they always tend to grab media attention. The problem is that they only serve to inspire more individuals to commit similar acts of violence. This is known as copycat effect, a phenomena where a person is influenced by the action of another. In this sense, a mass shooting in a negative way results in them in wanting to emulate the actions. For instance, the widespread media attention garnished by the 1999 Columbine High School shooting led to the rash of copycat shootings, including those at West Virginia, Aurora, and Sandy Hook. As a result, many observers have called for greater restraint in media coverage of such events. If argued, the news media saturates those covering the events. I tell you what they need to do. They need to cover the death of the individual. Any individual that does mass shooting should be shot and killed on the scene. I don't care what anybody thinks about it. It's just the way I feel. Should have put that up a little bit earlier, huh? Oh well. Secondly, media should practice responsible journalism, and we know they're not going to do that. This involves contextualizing the shooting and examining the systematic issues that contribute to gun violence in the United States. Remember, folks, it's not the gun that did the killing. It's an individual that did the killing. Last, we also need to recognize gun violence is a broad society issue that requires comprehensive policy solutions, and it's not just banning certain types of weapons or simply coming up with mass shootings. It's about addressing the root cause of violence, such as social isolation, yeah, that's right, isolation, mental illness, and other factors that lead to violent behavior. In conclusion, while important for our media to cover mass shootings, there should be emphasis on responsibility, ethical reporting practices that prioritize public safety and community well-being. And getting those assholes off the street. Remember, get rid of them people, okay? I'm absolutely thrilled to share with you about the latest updates of the Association of Minds. If you haven't already, I highly recommend that you subscribe so you don't miss a show. Make sure you mark all your calendars for the several upcoming events and shows. So do this today. Join the Association of Mindmen. All you Mindmen out there, go to the reunion. Because if you don't, we're going to talk about you. I'm just having a good time today. I'm getting ready for the weekend. I don't know about you guys. I got I don't know. I got all upset the other day. Got a loaf of bread. This happened to me recently a couple of times. And it's like you go to cook. I do 2 pieces of bread in the morning. Okay, what's the big deal? And with a sandwich, but you go in there and you throw away 6 slices of bread just because they got a damn hole in the middle of them. I don't know why those air pockets come from. It sounds to me like they're not mixing stuff up better. Come on, bread makers. Mix up that dough so it doesn't have problems. Have you noticed illegal aliens? I'm trying to remember what I wrote here is for. Have you noticed that legal aliens and Americans? Oh, I know what I was saying here now. Have you noticed? Get this right once, Don. Have you noticed that legal aliens to America talk more positive about America than some of those that have always been here in America? Just listen to the news and the social media talking about the Trump's junk. They're telling you how bad he is because they can't get over what he was like. He was direct. We're back living in unprecedented times, and in a first for a former president, Donald Trump was indicted on criminal charges by a New York grand jury the other day. Get off your dead horses. Listen to what those aliens, those legal aliens, people that come here legally because they see United States as being a great country. I love Japan, but I know that I was there. I couldn't talk bad about it, that's for sure. I'd be bounced out of my ears. And I do love Japan as much as you guys know. All right, what do we got to talk about? We're getting ready for a whole bunch of stuff. Oh, the Duckman. He always shows up, cheer us up a little bit. Okay? And remember, hit that like button, comment. They always help us promote the channel. And while you're at it, become a subscriber. Oh, look at there. You be good, I'll be good. Be nice to somebody today, all right? Peace. Live long and prosper, my friends.